Well, hi, how y'all doing? Haven't made a video for a little while, so I figured I'd make one and show y'all what I've been up to. Build a simple frame for this thing. Oh, well, some of you know, some of you don't know, depending on the ones that watch my videos. The diesel engine on the generator died. The one out there in the backyard, that little Kubota, it died. Don't know what happened. I think a head gasket blew or something. Yeah, the oil's full of water, and so's the exhaust. Or antifreeze coolant, to be technical. So anyway, screw that. I got a new diesel engine. Here's the setup. Didn't take a lot of time evening up the metal. It's just scrap metal, and I didn't really cut anything. It's not really got to be even on that side, because I'm going to build a hitch and stuff. And I could have did a little better job, but I don't freaking care. It doesn't affect how it works. This side I did, eyeball up even, and it got bumped around putting clamps on it and stuff. It wasn't perfect, but it was good enough for what we're doing, who we're doing it for, which is me. But anyway, we made an axle, put underneath it at a 1-inch axles out of an 820 Peerless, and a set of hubs off of Craftsman for them old tires, which, by the way, these tires have been aired up for years, like since I've had them. Never ever had to put air in them. They are so freaking screwed up and dry rotted and just old and wore out. I even had them on the John Deere at one point in time, did a bunch of burnouts with them and stupid stuff, and they're good tires. So I put them on there because that thing's really heavy, a lot, big time. I didn't skimp out on materials when I built the frame. That's all 1/4-inch angle iron. So it doesn't flex much. It's heavy and it's definitely loud. But yeah, pretty much. Well, it works good. It's noisy. I'm gonna have to build a freaking enclosure for it or figure something out to shut it up. It ain't the exhaust that's loud. It's everything else. Like that. I ain't used to engines that just rod knock all the damn time. I like gasoline engines, but diesels are cool too. But they're loud. They're freaking loud. But anyway, it works. So yeah, got two plug-ins, 220 amp plug-ins and a 220 plug on the generator head, and then two more 20 amp plugs there. Engine does good. Seems like running a generator. I've tested it a couple times, and I broke it in and everything. Y'all want to see something funny? I got this light from work somebody threw away, and it was all broken and stuff, so I used some of these self-taper screws and drilled through the aluminum and fixed it, and then of course cut the screws off, and so they wouldn't poke through important stuff on the inside of it. But I got it fixed. But check this out, man. I bet you my neighbors are just loving this. Oh yeah, that's freaking bright, man. That's like real bright. It's like daylight out here. Can't really probably tell it on camera, but this camera doesn't do well with lighting, but it's freaking bright out here. There's a new axle for the Chevy. Haven't did anything to it yet. It's all seized up. Pinion doesn't even turn in it, and the tires don't turn. It's all been set in a bunch of years, and it's all seized up. It's really cold out there. I'm gonna stay in here. It's not too bad in here. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. That's probably annoying the hell out of the neighbors, so I need to shut that off. I was gonna try to figure out somewhere to put this outside and get that axle inside, but every time I go to take this outside, I don't want to, because I'm afraid it'll get rained on or get dirty or something. It's like I'm gonna have to build a freaking enclosure for this, because it's too nice of a brand new engine to just let set outside. So cool. That's unnecessary. But anyway, I'm gonna go shut that door and latch it. But there's a generator set up. She works. It's ugly, but it works. So I'll be putting that to use. Y'all take it easy, and I'll see you in the next video.